I like the cover photo. It's pretty funny. All right, folks. 69 viewers. Oh, I just looked and it says 68. Oh, now it says 67. All right, I can't look anymore. All right, folks. So we got a dumb fuck. Okay. These dirtbag left stars are flirting with the far right. So I am told this article is very interesting. I was told this article was extremely interesting. And so I want to read this interesting article. Their podcasts and shows are full of boogaloos, deep state conspiracies, and even great replacement talking points. Which side is it again? So, okay, I want to be very clear, full disclosure, before y'all watch this. Like, in case people, when I clip this and they don't, know me, I want to be full disclosure about my positions and my beliefs. So, are all leftists fascists? No. Is Hillary Clinton a good person? No. Right? Are some leftists too comfortable with the right wing? Yes. Is that something that people should be allowed to talk about? Yes. Thank you. Those are my disclosures. So, let's read. Over the past year, as the far right trafficked in wild anti-masker and pro-Donald Trump fantasies that led to the January 6th putsch on the Capitol, some prominent members of the, quote, dirtbag left and radical left had been promoting figureheads in the Boogaloo movement, circulating deep state conspiracy theories, and bantering about great replacement talking points, one that can sometimes sound an awful lot like the fever dreams of the alt-right. So I want to be very fucking clear. I want to be extremely fucking clear, right? Because again, there's a lot of people that they might come in here and they say, who the hell is this bitch? Right? That's me. I'm the bitch. When you've got dumb fuck dullard bitches like Jimmy Dore, the Gray Zone, Nico House, the Convo Couch, right? All these somewhat relevant, but not really that relevant left-wing channels that masquerade as the far left. That means when media sees that, oh, these are people that identify as far left, that means they're going to write these articles, right? They're going to write these fucking articles about the far left. So what these people are doing, the Nico Houses, the Convo Couches, the Jimmy Dores, the Gray Zones, what these people are doing is they're making the, quote, far left look bad. They're making communism look bad. They are making anarchism look bad while being none of the above. Like, you look at people, right, like Jimmy Dore, that has the Boogaloo Boys, right, a far-right militia group that is predicated upon the idea that there will be a second civil war, and they want to be the ones that control the fiefdoms after that point, right? Jimmy Dore has those people on. That person, this Magnus guy, says he doesn't support Medicare for all. Jimmy Dore just laughs about it. All right. Jimmy Dore asks him a bunch of great questions, softball questions, right? Right. And then that same day, Jimmy Dore has a socialist union organizer and then yells at him and says he doesn't know how to win. Jimmy Dore is not the far left. He is not a leftist. He is a liberal who is trying to destroy left-wing groups online. That's what he's doing. That's the net effect. And when you see people like Nico House out there who believes that vaccines are going to kill you, who thinks that Donald Trump really won the election, right? The Convo Couch thinks that Donald Trump really won the election. When you see the Gray Zone going out there and talking about how China's great, y'all, right? The whole purpose of this is to make people associate the far left with dumb fuck morons. I'm only one paragraph in. But I just have to get that out there. Right, these people are not the far left. Anarchists are not fans of Jimmy Dore. Anarchists are not fans of Nico House, the Convo Couch, Richard Medhurst, Gray Zone, and all these other bizarre fucking podcasts, okay? The Venn diagram is maybe two circles that are thinking about getting close to each other, but they're not quite there yet. Anyway, take, for instance, Jimmy Dore, the populist, again, doing damage to the term populism, YouTuber, and a member of the Movement for a People's Party Advisory Council. Again, this guy's whole politics is around, how do I gain power in a party that will get 0.1% of the vote? He recently courted a public relations disaster when he offered a platform to Magnus Panvidya, a member of the Boogaloo Boys, a militant group that threatened violence ahead of Biden's inauguration, emerging into the public eye last spring during right-wing anti-lockdown protests. The heavily armed Boogaloo Boys have promoted attacks against the state and government officials in retaliation for COVID safety restrictions. But Panvidya, who sports a rainbow flag in his Twitter bio, offered the movement a more palatable pro-LGBT and anti-racist face. Panvidya also has tweeted that Kyle Rittenhouse, the Trump supporter who shot 3 men, killing 2 of them during turbulent anti-racism protests over the summer, was in the right to defend himself. So, and then when asked about that later, Jimmy Dore was in another interview and someone asked him about, whoa, why'd you have that guy who supports Kyle Rittenhouse on your show? Jimmy Dore responded with, who's Kyle Rittenhouse? I don't know who that is. Jimmy Dore doesn't know who Kyle Rittenhouse is. But, okay, let's keep going. During the interview with Dore, titled Radical Michigan Anarchist Seeks Unity with the Left. Again, what did Jimmy Dore do? Now, what is the Daily Beast reporting, right? What did Jimmy Dore do? Jimmy Dore conflated anarchism, a far-left political ideology that was constantly in the news, with people like Bill Barr, Mike Pompeo, Donald Trump, Rudy Giuliani talking about how anarchists, far-left anarchists, was in the media for months and months and months and months and months, right? Then what Jimmy Dore is going to do is get his dumb fuck audience to think, yeah, anarchists actually are right-wingers. They just don't, they're not racist, they like gay people, and they also want to destroy the government and kill communists, which Magnus Panvidya talks about, and defends people that go on fascist killing sprees, right? That's fine. Those are anarchists. Being against the government is an anarchist, right? Convincing his dumb fuck audience that, oh, I guess I'm an anarchist now, right? And that's what leads to articles like this. Thinking, oh yeah, these are anarchists, misusing terms, and just muddying the waters. I think that this is, again, I think it's a big psyop, personally, but let's just skip that. Dore, who reportedly just dropped $1.9 million on a Los Angeles bungalow, has gotten populist mileage himself out of anti-lockdown sentiment, asking why small businesses closed while Amazon was allowed to remain open, which, by the way, is a good take, I will say. Saying that the WHO was cautioning against lockdowns, that's a bad take, and characterizing the lockdowns on gyms, salons, sporting goods stores as creating death, a dumb fuck take. But again, the Daily Beast is just going to pretend all of those things are the same. So the Daily Beast is using this guy's dumb fuck takes to say, like, yeah, Amazon, they're the good guys. I'm just saying, media criticism, folks. Media criticism, okay? He also aired a protester who opposed COVID restrictions as a conspiracy and tyranny. I love that. It's so good. It's a complex ecosystem. When you map the strange areas of crossover between political fringes, again, this article, the far right, the far left, they're the same. This article is trying to promote horseshoe theory, which does not fucking exist, right? It's just a bunch of dumb fuck teenagers on the internet that are being manipulated by podcasters who are making a lot of money by muddying the waters, trying to make the far left look as bad as possible. That's literally what it is. Jimmy Dore is calling far-right fucking militia boys fucking anarchists, which is a left-wing political ideology, right? You have people like Nico House that claim that they're further left than Bernie Sanders, right? This is to make the far left look bad. This is to make communism look bad, anarchism look bad in these far-left ideologies, okay? These people are not communists. You don't see them talking about seizing the means of production and abolishing police. A lot of these people like police, right? So again, these people are just trying to muddy the waters. I know I'm just repeating myself here, but I'm a little high. I'm just a jag-off comedian. You know what I'm saying? In some cases, leftists pay tribute to aspects of right-wing conspiracy theories, ostensibly to coax some from the right into left-wing populism. Again, a terrible fucking group of sentences there. On the other side, some leftists genuinely seek to transcend the boundary between left and right entirely to create a populist moment that challenges what they see as elites. Again, not leftists, folks. Not leftists. They're just not. Playing footsie with the right is not a common thing on the neo-socialite left. Again, with bizarre terms. But there's a subset of this latter group, a small but influential band, who can veer into legitimizing the talking points of the extremist right. And that's the problem. That's the problem here. Is you see these groups like the gray zone, right? The gray zone. China, yeah, China's actually great. Maduro, by the way, is actually amazing. Like, oh yeah, Maduro's like a beautiful person who's done no problems, right? China's amazing. Everything that they do is great. I love Modi, right? Like, it's like these people, right? And again, the problem here is not that they take these far left positions that are actually supporting a lot of right-wing arguments, right? But they take them with no nuance, right? Like, again, you can make the claim that Maduro is better than Guaido. I personally think that that might be the case, right? I also don't live in Venezuela, so that's a foreground of my political, you know, I don't want to speak on shit I don't know the full story about. But these people will do like, oh, Maduro's brilliant. And then you look at fucking China, they go like, yeah, there's no concentration camps, right? There's no inequality. There's no human rights abuses. There's no police brutality. Hong Kong protests are bad. Right, they're pro-America, so they're bad. You see these people do these bizarre, lack of nuanced fucking positions that just make themselves look stupid. Right, and then in turn have Dailybeast articles written about them about how stupid they are. The extremely online denizens of both movements like to hide behind a mask of irony on issues like racism, feminism, and equal rights, promoting reactionary memes and laughing that is often taken not so ironically by their followers. That's another big thing. Whether it's anti-vaxxers, anti-maskers, or anti-lockdown types, those who believe in pedophile cabals or deep state conspiracist media personalities who peddle such tropes are engaging in a sordid ecosystem that draws left and right together on a false premise. Again, this is what happens when you get Jimmy Dore. And while this may be a profitable enterprise, which is the most important aspect, Jimmy Dore just bought a $2 million mansion. Right? These people are making a fuckload of cash, a fuckload, while they pretend to be independent journalists, while they pretend to be, oh, I'm just a little guy. I have had people tell me, a YouTuber, me, with 8,000 subscribers, was punching down because I made a video about Jimmy Dore, who's got 800-something thousand subscribers, right? I was told I was punching down on someone with like 100 times the viewer base that I have, right? So I'm just saying, right? They are doing a lot of damage, and then you've got these dumb fucks like the Dailybeast who don't understand anything, confusing all these terms and making everything significantly worse. This is a problem, folks. This is a problem. So I don't know if I want to read the whole thing. I think I got most of my opinions out. But again, they have like a lot of people that are good and they have a lot of people that are bad on here, and they're just kind of like mixing a lot of people. You know, a lot of people that are, you know, I don't know. None of these people, in my opinion, are really good, but not terrible. I don't know, like they mix like a huge fucking amalgamation of cringe to make the left look bad, and that's the big problem here. And to say, and you can, yes, just say the Dailybeast is shit, right? But that's not a complete analysis. If you are like someone that thinks that Jimmy Dore or Nico House are brilliant orators that are like speaking for a generation, you're part of the problem. You're why the Dailybeast is making fun of left-wingers, because you're a fucking moron. So, I don't know. That's my opinion on that. That's all I have to say. I want to say thank you to Mateo for $20 super chat. Infrared is rising. That's another show, Rising. That one's a fucking shit fuck show.